This is Debbie. She is the Human Resources Manager for a large manufacturing company in the UK. She's meeting with a staff member who has just had a major problem with a fire which has destroyed their family home. While losing her home has been a major trauma to her, what is proving to be even worse is that she has lost all of the family's documentation, including the home insurance documents. She's asking if there is any way in which the company can assist. After the staff member leaves, Debbie begins to think about the problem by looking at her own life. How would she recover from a fire? She even took it a step further and asked herself, how does she pass her assets to her beneficiaries in the event of her death? She has a number of assets, including jewellery, cars, her home and her villa in Spain. She also has loans and insurances tied to them all. She has medical records and medical insurance documents stashed away in her filing cabinet. She also has multiple identity documents like her passport and driving licence. And then there are all of the certificates, birth, marriage, education certificates for herself, and then her children's birth certificates, qualifications and achievements. There is her will and her husband's will. And then there are all of the memories, such as the photos of her husband, her children, parents, and all of the family videos. She has investments and pensions, stock certificates, loan documents, contracts, insurance documents for life insurance and home insurance, warranties for products that she's bought, the list goes on. And that is just the physical stuff. What about all of the online accounts, cryptocurrencies, social media, retail and banking? How does she protect all of this and then plan for passing it on to her family? After a bit of research, it was obvious that she needed some form of estate planning process, so she took a look at Wikipedia to see how they define it there. Estate planning is the process of anticipating and arranging, during a person's life, for the management and disposal of that person's estate during the person's life and after death, while minimizing gift, estate, generation, transfer and income tax. So Debbie sat down at her laptop to try to figure out how she was going to manage all of this. Let's take a look at her must-haves. First of all, she wanted to store all of her files in an ultra-secure place and also to be able to easily access them from anywhere. At some point in time, she would also want her family to have access to the various documents and media. She has multiple passwords for multiple accounts, so she needs to store them, have access to them, and to be able to pass them on to family in the future. The platform has to be easy to use, and she wants to store the contact details of her beneficiaries, lawyers, accountants, and the executors of her will. Added to that, Debbie needed an end-of-life process for her children, just in case something happened to her. As part of her research, Debbie has seen a web-based platform called Hasbox, which offers an estate management system. They also offer corporate solutions, so she has signed up for a 30-day free trial. Let's take a look inside her new Hasbox account to see how she's getting on with her project. After logging into her account, she set up her security questions and then took a look at her Master Vault. Here she could see all of the options on the navigation bar. She could easily switch between her profile, Master Vault, her contacts and her password vault. There are also options for creating files, messages, statistics, upgrade options, FAQs and tutorials. The Master Vault is where she could do all of her file management and could easily drag and drop documents, images, audio files and video files into her vault. From here, she could also allocate files to her beneficiaries. In the Contacts section, Debbie was able to set up contact details for her son and her daughter as beneficiaries and could also set up the details of her lawyer, her accountant and the executor of her will. She was also able to set up independent vaults for her beneficiaries. Over time, this will enable her husband, son and daughter to know who to contact and to reclaim her assets. And finally, let's take a look at what Debbie has put into her password vault so far. She has added the passwords for her social media, banking, her telephone company, airline, Google and Bitcoin accounts. She will now be able to allocate these to her beneficiaries to manage them at a future date. So Debbie gives Hasbox a call to find out about their corporate solutions. She finds out that they have options for a software as a service solution that is branded for each company as a corporate application. Alternatively, they can simply provide her company with attractive multi-year staff discounts that are activated by a unique coupon code for her company. So if you are interested in offering an estate planning solution as part of your company's HR benefits program, why not reach out to us at info@hasbox.com and we'll assist you with setting the program up.